top 5 Axleback systems for the 3.7 liter Mustang.
Up on the mountain, I see down below. It's easy to lose yourself, I know.
So an Axleback system is oftentimes one of the first mods a lot of Mustang owners will go with. So to a first-time buyer, it may seem a little overwhelming to which Axleback you might want to go with because there's just so many to choose from. So I've put together a list of some of the most popular and best-sounding Axlebacks on the market for the 3.7 liter Mustang. So I created a poll on the 3.7 liter Mustang Cyclone group on Facebook, and those guys on there, they helped me out put this list together because I didn't want this video to be purely based off my bias and my opinion, as the whole community basically helped me out put this list together. So how I created this list, I asked the people in the Facebook group to vote based off price, sound, build quality, and I'm always gonna put these together based off popularity. I'm gonna go ahead and state the obvious. You know, you can't please everybody, so there's gonna be people that disagree with this list. So I went ahead and created a quick little separate list. It's gonna be the honorable mention list, which it includes the Corsa Sport Axleback, the MBRP Axleback, Mac Axleback, and the Flowmaster Force 2 Axleback. And pretty much any other Flowmaster Axleback, because unfortunately they did not make the top 5. So first up on our top 5 list is the Trident Motorsports Axleback. And this Axleback runs in at about $350, which is actually a really good price for an Axleback. This Axleback is made of a high quality stainless steel. You know, it gives you 4-inch tips, which is always cool. And it's from a company, Trident, which is not really one of the most popular out there. So if you want to be different and stand out from the crowd and also get a really aggressive sound, which I really liked from this Axleback, it gives you a lot of pops, which is pretty cool in person to hear. So this is the Trident Axleback for the 3.7 Mustang. Check it out. So for the second Axleback, we have the Bassani Axleback for the 3.7. And this Axleback comes in at about $470, which is still a decent price for an Axleback system. And this Axleback is made out of 100% stainless steel, and it has 4-inch tips. And this Axleback has a straight through muffler design, which is gonna give you a nice aggressive tone, but it's not gonna be anything too crazy or too loud, but it still gives you a nice sound. And this Axleback is kind of dear to me because this is one of the Axlebacks that I was highly considering when I was in the market for an Axleback system. So coming in at number 3, we have the Pypes Pipe Bomb Axleback. And this Axleback is just north of $300, which I believe it's the cheapest Axleback or one of the cheapest Axlebacks you can buy for the 3.7. So if you're looking for a cheap bang for your buck, this is gonna be the one for you. And this Axleback is made out of 304 stainless steel, and it has 4-inch tips like every other Axleback. In my opinion, this Axleback is really similar to a straight pipe muffler delete, which is kind of the design they were going for. The only difference is this has resonated tips, so it's gonna give you a little bit different sound. It's gonna hold back some of that raspiness, and this Axleback does give a really good sound, so go ahead and check it out. number 4, we have the Roush Axleback. And if you guys are not new to my channel and you've been around, you guys know I have Roush Axlebacks on my very own 3.7, and I freaking love them. Okay, I got into an argument, I guess you can say a little argument, on the 3.7 Cyclone page with this guy, and he was arguing that, saying Roush is one of the worst Axlebacks you can buy for the 3.7, and I beg to differ, man. I'm sorry, but the Roush Axleback is one of the best mufflers you can buy for the money and for the sound that you get. The Roush Axleback responds well to mods. If you know what you're doing, the Roush Axleback can sound really good. But also, if you don't know what you're doing, you just delete your cats, delete your resonator, and you have Roush Axlebacks, your car sound is going to sound horrible. So the Roush Axleback is made out of 409 stainless tubing and a 304 stainless steel. So it's going to be one of the more high quality Axlebacks out there for the 3.7. And this Axleback is an open chambered muffler design. So it's going to be one of the loudest out there. But in my opinion, it's very aggressive and it can create rats very easily. So you have to be careful with what supporting mods you put on it. But if you know what you're doing, the Roush Axleback can give you a really nice sound. So the Roush Axleback comes in at about $500, which is kind of weird because when I bought them, I got them for like $460. So the price did go up a little bit, but I'm assuming that's based off popularity, so they want to make more money, obviously. But in my opinion, there's no other Axleback out there for this price that you could get the volume and the aggressive sound out of a muffler, just a muffler. So for the last Axleback, I'm pretty sure everybody will agree with me on this one. This is the best brand, or the best Axlebacks you can buy for the 3.7, and is the Borla series Axlebacks. So what are the Borla series Axlebacks? Well, there's the Borla Touring, which is the quietest of the three, and then there's the Borla S-Type, which is my personal favorite, and then there's the Borla Attack, which is going to be the loudest of the three. So Borla mufflers are going to be the highest quality mufflers you can buy for pretty much any car. So the prices come in at about $900 for the Touring, almost $800 for the S-Type, and a little over $800, I believe, for the Attack. But I know what you're thinking. What the hell? $900 for a muffler? $700 for a muffler? You know, yes, that's a lot of money, and if I had the money, or if I was willing to drop the money, I would have done it for a Borla. But in my opinion, the Roush Axleback is a better bang for the buck. But if you have the money, I would highly recommend going with the Borla muffler. There's pretty much nothing on the market that really beats it. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a thumbs up if you did. Drop your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Please don't eat me alive, okay? I put this list together based off what I've seen on the internet, which is the top 5 most popular, and based off the voting that was in the 3.7 liter Mustang group. So don't just eat me, eat everybody else alive. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.